Hello, welcome to Geek Lunch Meet. I'm your host Chris, bringing you all the news and reviews. I did say last episode, I said that as it was Independence Day, I would probably do a look at Jaws. But what I've decided is Jaws is one of my favourite films of all time. I think one of the greatest films ever made. So I want to do it justice. I've got a new computer and some editing software coming shortly. So obviously all this will hopefully start looking slightly more professional. So I'm going to save it, and then with a co-host as well, so I can do some discussions. So I'm going to save that for later when I can do it justice. So instead, it'll just be the usual news and reviews. There is a fly buzzing around here annoyingly, which came in and doesn't seem to go out. So hopefully that won't cause too much problems. I'll try and catch it Mr. Miyagi style if it zooms in, but hopefully the mic won't pick up its buzzing and be annoying. Thanks to everyone that has been watching the channel. The number of views on one of the videos the other week has now almost hit 1,200, which is great. If you can subscribe, it'll really help the channel out, and also you'll get notified when new videos go up. News this week, what's been going on? Indy 5, we'll start with Indy 5, get out of the way quick. It was initially reported, someone on the internet reported that Harrison Ford's injury worse than initially suspected, and that all shooting had been cancelled for 3 months, production was shut down, and it was going to delay the movie. Now, as these things happen, someone says this on the internet, it snowballs, the rumours pick up, and that seemed to be everyone was reporting the same thing, that yep, this is it, everything's been delayed by 3 months. And then up until director James Mangold tweeted and basically said it was business as usual and they were filming. And then legendary producer Frank Marshall tweeted the same thing, a photo, I think it was outside the studio or possibly on location, basically saying the same thing, yeah, back at work, business as usual. So I don't know, take those rumours with a pinch of salt. Disney haven't put out any official statement, so probably due to some, I suspect that's probably due to some legal reasons as well. They don't want to say too much, or what is being investigated, insurance companies and things like that. So yeah, I suspect they don't want to come out and just say what the cause of the accident was, or whose fault it was, just in case there's any legal action down the road, I imagine. But yeah, so hopefully Indy 5 is still shooting. Obviously Harrison Ford is doubtlessly is taking a break, but presumably they're shooting around him. So hopefully they might put out some official statement at some point, so we know what's going on there. Also this week, it was announced that John Lithgow is returning to in the new series of Dexter that's coming out, returning as Trinity Killer. He was probably the best part. He's always good in everything he's in. I love John Lithgow. I think it was season 4 of Dexter, I think it was, where he was a Trinity Killer. He did die at the end, and apparently he is only shooting a day or two the most. So chances that is probably it's probably like a flashback, or I know obviously Dexter does see these visions of things, and so I suspect he's probably just like a very small cameo. But that is shooting at the moment. I didn't have as much of a problem with the ending of the original Dexter series as I know a lot of people do. I think it would have been better if it had ended where his boat sank and that was that, and we saw no more. Obviously, we then get the little coda of him as a lumberjack. Now, apparently that is where this picks up, the new series, but it's going to quickly, I think, move to New York, and it's going to be in the city. So it will be a change of pace. I think it was Miami, was it, the original series? So yeah, completely different sort of style there. But yeah, I'm not sure when that's actually coming out, but that is filming at the moment. Neil Gaiman also this week announced they are making a second series of Good Omens, based on the book he wrote with Terry Pratchett. I enjoyed the first season. I think I love Terry Pratchett. I think he's absolutely brilliant. His books are hilarious. I have trouble. I don't think his style of writing adapts very well to film and television. A few of the Discworld ones that have been done, I just find he's got brilliant wordplay. It's very funny, like the little footnotes he puts, the annotations and things on the pages are some of the funniest stuff. And I just think it doesn't, for me, it doesn't translate well into film. I enjoyed Good Omens for what it was. I just didn't think it was good, but it didn't. It could be better. But I think for me, it's the source material. It's the way that Terry Pratchett writes. I don't think it translates very well, but we'll see. There is season 2 coming. Obviously, there was only the one book, but apparently he did discuss with Neil Gaiman ideas for sequels. So they have got, obviously, there's something to go on. They're not just making up willy-nilly. So yeah, that will be coming at some point. Noah Hawley, the who did Legion and Fargo, some of the best TVs and my favourite stuff that's been around for years. Obviously, he's doing the Alien TV show. He let slip some news. It will be set on Earth, apparently, which obviously was the original idea for Alien 3, which then got pushed. I mean, there was that teaser trailer which sort of showed Earth and said, I think it said on Earth, everyone can hear you scream. But then that never happened. So yeah, he's going to set on Earth. It won't feature Ripley. I mean, that's not really much of a surprise. Doubtful that Sigourney Weaver was going to do it. I think I've said before, I hope they go the route of, I think it was like the Alien Isolation game and some of the comic books where you've had Ripley's daughter who obviously sets out looking for her mother and to find out where she's gone. And they've been really good. So hopefully they go that route. But it looks like it's going to be set on Earth. But he says they probably won't start production until next spring. They're doing pre-production at the moment. So I don't expect that for a while. But yeah, that is in hand. I will drop a link in the comments below to the new Star Wars Visions trailer they've put up. It's like it's like a little behind the scenes featurette. Star Wars Visions is an anime anthology series which is going to be coming to Disney Plus in September of this year. So check out the trailer. It looks really good. Lots of different style of anime, a bit like the Love, Death and Robots anthology that Netflix did. There's some cutesy style anime that looks like Astro Boy. There's some really good looking samurai sort of based Jedi versus Sith action, which could be excellent. So yes, lots of different styles, something for everyone there. So yes, I'll pop the trailer description below. Also, I'll put the link for the new Master of the Universe Revelation trailer. We had the teaser one the other week, which was just a sort of the music and stuff. This gives a bit more of the idea of the story, and we hear all the voices of everyone. And it's good. It's it's done by Kevin Smith, obviously famous for Jay and Silent Bob. Apparently it carries on from the original show from back in the 80s, and it looks like a 80s kids fever dream. I mean, there's vehicles that you see in the trailer and the characters that you think, oh yeah, it brings back all the memories of the toys. You think, oh yeah, that all looks exactly. And it looks like looks like something that a kid in the 80s would have come up with. It looks like they've got a slightly, I don't know, the trailer makes it look like He-Man is not as much of a main character and that it's focused on Teela. Whether that's just the way they've cut the trailer, I don't know, but it'd be interesting to see with that. That hits Netflix July the 23rd. So yeah, not long to wait on that one. So that should be good. That's about it for this week. There's not been a lot of news. What have I been watching? Loki. We've got 2 episodes of Loki left. Last week's one was absolutely superb. Episode 4. Spoilers if you haven't seen it. Fast forward through this bit, but there is an end credit scene after Loki appears to be where he gets vaporized, wakes up surrounded by other variants of Loki. One of them being looks like an alligator or a crocodile. Wearing the Loki horns, and Richard E. Grant, absolutely superb in like the dopey looking original comic book Loki costume. So yeah, I love that series. Only 2 episodes to go. It's a real shame. It's only a short one, only 6 episodes. But yeah, so that's coming up. So the penultimate episode will be this Wednesday, and then obviously Black Widow finally hits cinemas next Friday. I think it's the 9th. I think some places might be previewing it slightly earlier on the Wednesday or the Thursday. But advanced reviews seem pretty good. So hopefully, after the last sort of year and a half that we've all had, it'd be nice to get back and see a big blockbuster Marvel film, all action, good entertainment in the cinema where it belongs. It will also be, it is on Disney Plus with their Premier Access. I think if you pay, I imagine it's probably the 20 quid, same as it is with was with Raya, The Last Dragon, and things like that. That's about it for me this week. If you can like and subscribe, that'd be fantastic. I will be back next week. Until then, take care and eat geek and be merry.